MLB Network. Hector Neris, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His K per 9 innings rate right now is 10 for every 9 innings pitched. Definitely one of the elite pitchers with elite swing and miss stuff.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Neris is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alfaro over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs and a victory.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The count now at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Williams is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. David Price is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And there's your first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, get into that bullpen.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Saison Hernandez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's set. Here it comes. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Herrera patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Popped him up. Hernandez calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air. Santana is there. And that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Martinez ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
So digging in now, Carlos Santana, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Conforto racing back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 6, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Stepping in, Michael Franco, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In now is A.J. Ellis. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's a .333 hitter. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Ellis is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. A.J. Ellis goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He singled to open up the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We played 2.5. No. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Hector Neris. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Softly hit out toward short, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Up next will be Nick Williams. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Neris at second. Pereira on at first with 2 down. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Conforto ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A high fastball is in there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bogaerts, a 25-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pereira is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. No balls and 1 strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 37 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped him up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the 1st out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit at third. And there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, in foul ground for Ellis behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Phillies get 1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ramirez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out.
Third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Ellis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Hector Neris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. So striding forward now, David Price. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an early game.
Fastball called for strike 2. Price gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They're still down. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch here from Price. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's Price now on 1-0. Line towards center field. Conforto has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Heading out towards shallow right. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Into the box, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is under it, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one, but they hold. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. No hits to this point. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Crawford rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Roy, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. Carter Capps comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Wilson Ramos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Wilson Ramos.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Conforto going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit out toward second. Nunez has it, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Dick Williams.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top 4-0. Aaron Nola has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, A.J. Ellis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Dustin Pedroia will get to call the pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Matt Barnes will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 32.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Ramirez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're in front 4-0. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A reminder, while we have a chance, we'll have post-game highlights from Philadelphia immediately following the conclusion of the game. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these 2 teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. 2 evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
4-0 the score tonight.